and a beautiful day to you. A fresh political controversy has erupted within opposition politics after African Democratic Congress chieftain Kenneth Okonkwo released what he claims is evidence supporting his allegations against Nigerian Democratic Congress presidential candidate Peter Obi. The development marks a dramatic escalation in a dispute that has quickly become one of the most talked about political stories ahead of the 2027 elections. The controversy began when Okonkwo alleged that Peter Obi and some NDC leaders in the southeast were involved in collecting money from aspirants seeking tickets for legislative positions. According to Okonkwo, House of Representatives aspirants were allegedly asked to pay 10 million naira, while senatorial aspirants were allegedly required to part with 20 million naira during the party's primary process. The allegations immediately generated widespread reactions across the political landscape. Supporters of Peter Obi dismissed the claims as politically motivated, while critics demanded a transparent investigation into the allegations. The controversy became even more intense after reports emerged that Obi's legal team had initiated legal action over the accusations. However, rather than backing down, Okonkwo has now moved to strengthen his position by releasing what he describes as evidence supporting his claims. In a statement shared on his social media platform, the actor turned politician published alleged WhatsApp conversations which he claims were exchanged between himself and an aspirant identified as Obunike Ahebo. According to Okonkwo, the conversations revealed details about how the alleged payments were made and who allegedly authorized them. He claimed that after questioning Ahebo about the sources of the demands, the aspirant allegedly informed him that party officials had linked the payment directly to Peter Obi and other party leaders. Okonkwo stated that he specifically demanded proof before making these allegations public. According to him, the aspirant provided explanations regarding meetings and discussions within the party structure where the alleged payments were discussed. The ADC chieftain insists that the evidence strengthens his earlier allegations and raises serious questions that deserves public scrutiny. The allegations have become particularly significant because they involve Peter Obi, one of Nigeria's most prominent opposition figures and a politician whose supporters often highlight transparency and accountability as key pillar of his political message. As a result, the claims have attracted significant public attention and debate. No independent authority has verified the authenticity of the alleged WhatsApp conversation released by Okonkwo. Questions also remained about whether the conversations, if genuine, conclusively established the allegations being made. Political observers note that social media screenshots and private messages often become subjects of dispute because they can be interpreted in different ways or challenged during legal proceedings. Meanwhile, Peter Obi's camp has continued to reject the allegations. Reports indicate that his legal team has already initiated a defamation action in response to the claims. The lawsuit suggests that the matter may ultimately move beyond the political arena and into courts, where evidence, weaknesses, and legal arguments could determine the outcome. The dispute is also exposing growing tensions within opposition politics. Both Obi and Okonkwo have previously worked together politically and were associated with the same political movement. Their public disagreement has therefore attracted attention from supporters who once viewed them as allies pursuing similar political objectives. Some observers believe the controversy could have wider implications for opposition unity ahead of the 2027 elections. At a time when opposition parties are attempting to build momentum and challenge the ruling establishment, public dispute among prominent figures risks creating distractions and divisions. Others argue that the controversy highlights the importance of transparency within political parties. According to this view, allegations involving nomination processes, party finances, and candidate selection should always be thoroughly investigated, regardless of the personality involved. Supporters of this position insisted that public confidence in political institutions depends on openness and accountability. The latest development also raises broader questions about how political parties conduct their primaries. Across Nigeria, accusations of financial influence. Allegations of financial influence, irregularities, and disputes over candidate selection frequently emerge during election cycles. Whether the current allegations are ultimately proven or disproven, the controversy has once again brought these concerns into the national spotlight. As the story continues to unfold, attention is likely to remain focused on both camps. Many Nigerians will be watching closely to see whether additional evidence emerges, whether the legal case proceeds, and whether any official investigation is launched into the claims. At this stage, the allegations remain contested. Okonkwo insists he has evidence supporting his position, while Obi's camp maintains that the allegations are false and defamatory. The truth behind the controversy may ultimately be determined through legal proceedings or further disclosures in the week coming. One thing is certain: with the 2027 elections drawing closer, political tensions are increasing, and every major controversy is likely to attract intense public interest. The battle between Kenneth Okonkwo and Peter Obi has now moved beyond ordinary political disagreements and into a high-profile confrontation that could have consequences for both men and the parties they represent. What do you think about these latest allegations? Should there be an independent investigation into the claims, or should the matter be left to the courts? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I am Cassie Tony, and many thanks for watching.